Hello everybody, welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. Today's daily is a Maggie run to Mom's Heart. Okay, so that's not too bad. Yesterday ended up finishing 177th. I can't believe that actually. I was definitely not expecting us to be that high. It was a good run yesterday. It was a hard one at first, I suppose, but then, oh shit, all Eve runs tend to be. But Maggie, on the other hand, we start with Epiphoria. In fact, Maggie runs can sometimes be a lot worse. If you get decent deals with the devil, there are... oh shit. There are... it can change a lot, obviously, because... is this an Excel floor? No. Because you got the heart to spend on the deal with the devil, basically. So that will help a lot. But if you don't get those deals, or you're just getting deals with chests in them, or you end up on an angel room run, things can go pretty badly. So hopefully that won't be the case here. Hopefully... well, I have heard this is not the most fun of dailies, so I'm hoping that we manage this alright. We've got Ragman to start off with, and that's a brilliant start, just exactly what I wanted. I try and make the most of our Epiphoria here, although it doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot for us. Plus enemies that rush you down when you've got Epiphoria are the worst. Wow, that homing tears attack just always does me. Every single time. Right, let's switch sides and we'll start shooting this way for the next 3 hours instead. I suppose if we aim mostly at the head, we still will get the kill. We are shooting considerably faster now, I suppose, thanks to Epiphoria. And oh, when you get hit it resets your bloody tear delay, I suppose. Okay, that could have been a lot worse, to be fair. Maggie's base damage isn't very good, so you know what? I'm quite happy with how that went. We get ourselves a whole extra health. Got a lot of life there. And oh, I was thinking I wanted to check out a Tinted Rock or a secret room, but as it turns out we've got no bombs or keys or anything of use, so let's just head down. Plus, if the whispers I've heard are correct and this isn't the most powerful of runs, I'd like a bit of a head start on boss rush to try and make sure we do actually get in there. Well, there goes the... you know what I was saying about make sure you hit the deals with the devil? Well, there probably goes ours instantly, which is a big pain. I really should have explored the last floor a little bit more to maybe get ourselves that spirit heart, but it might not have made any difference anyway. And who knows. Right, do I want anything? Okay, I still want alive. I was thinking, do I want any of these? I do want some of these, but the main one I would be after is, well, I suppose we should get the free bomb, basically. Which does give us access to this, which actually, if I put the bomb in the right place, it should also blow up. Samson's lock can give us access to this key. Was it worth it? Well, I suppose a bomb probably would be more useful considering we have already got a key and we're not likely to need to go to the shop on this floor at the moment. And there's another key just to pop an exclamation mark on the point even more. Whew, that was close. These burning baby things are a bit annoying, but we managed it. These guys, just their jump can be a little crazy at times, and that can cause some real issues. I don't know if like it tears up. That's actually really good. We can't actually get in there. I was thinking we could. As it turns out, I'm just an idiot. I thought that one was going to blow up and take them all with him. Hopefully we can get that pot though, even though we got nothing out of it. Samson's ball of chains. We're not likely to be able to get a reroll, so I wouldn't mind taking it. There's no reason to get to the shop with only 2 cents. Plus, if we're after money, really, I'd say if I got up to 4 or 5 cents, I'd probably be able to get a reroll out of it. There was not really much of a chance of me getting out of that situation alive. Well, without taking damage, I mean. Definitely use this before I come in here because we'll get a double charge from the big room. Something like car battery would be really good on this run at the moment, because we are pretty consistently losing health. So I'd quite like the chance to replenish it at a reasonable rate. Hello? Where are you? Thank you. You're dead. Battery charge could be useful. Samson's chains. I'm gonna pick it up. It might not be the best. I don't think I've seen a single tinted rock yet on this run, but hopefully it doesn't turn out bad. The only reason I don't take it is because, like, obviously, if you've got a relatively slow and weak run, on like floors like the womb, you could end up accidentally completely screwing yourself. Plus, there's always the chance. Oh, that's actually pretty nice, but at the moment, I think I want Samson's lock for that. It's a mild damage increase. It's not a huge help. Let's see what's in here. Pin. This is probably the best it could go for us, to be honest. Plus Samson's chain acts as an orbital, I think, towards enemies. Yeah, the amount of damage it just did to that. We did still get a deal with the devil, which is kind of crazy. And I think we probably take them both, but we don't take them both, actually. We take... I wish I'd picked up that heart now. Never mind. Wish I'd picked up that charge, I was thinking, but we'll pick this up. We'll get the extra heart. Then we'll come down here. What I meant to say is that I'm glad I didn't pick up that heart now. You know what? I'm just going to get out of here. We haven't really got anything that we need, that we're desperate for, so we'll just head down. And we are still dead on time according to the clock, which is a little bit worrying. Especially as we left. I thought we left the first floor with plenty of time. No, we are getting hit with relative regularity. I don't really want to... Oh, we probably could have bombed our way into that room as well. That was not worth the spirit heart cost. Don't really want to encourage... You know, well, Curse of the Tower, does it mean you'll take more damage because the bomb, if you take one hit, the bombs will spawn, oh, fucking hell, and potentially hit you again? Or do you operate under the fact that, hey, if you get hit, the bombs might clear out the entire room for you? Which is more likely? Because I tend to get hit a second time by them. I don't know if that's just my inability to be good at the game, or the most common outcome. We have already taken red heart damage as well, which is incredibly worrying. Means there's no way I should have lost 3 spirit hearts on not the first. Well, 3 hearts, two black hearts and a red heart on the first, like, what, 3 or 4 rooms we fought here. It just shows that it's not a particularly strong run, and that's not really going to help. I mean, the extra survivability could be good. I'd really like something passive and not terrible. That's still pretty terrible. I'm going to hold off. Hopefully we get... Maybe if we get a bomb, we could at least guarantee ourselves a re-roll. But we probably only need, if you think about it, maybe 2 cents, maybe a 3 cent cost to re-roll. I mean, that would be really good for us if I could get over there. Range is one place we're not struggling, so I didn't realise that Blood Clot made those tiers considerably more rangy. Also, the ability to fly would probably save the day right now. But I'm not going to get that lucky, am I? With enemies that chase us down like this, I should really be focusing more on getting them to run into Samson's chain, I suppose. Never really considered that as a viable strategy. Like, Samson's chain, I've always thought of more of, like, you just use it to break blocks and it's nothing else. But on relatively weak runs like this, it actually does have an orbital style benefit, I suppose. Got 1 cent. I'm not going to backtrack for 1 cent, I don't think. This is incredibly scary because these could all kill us. Well, they could all do damage to us at the very least. Thank you for just going straight over my chain. I think if I pop one here. Is that going to get... Yep. And I think I might save the other one. If we come across the boss room and I still haven't got enough pennies, then I will bomb myself a reroll on that donation, on that reroll machine back there even. So I don't have to pick up Kane's other eye, because that's just an amazing item, isn't it? I mean, it's obviously not bad for us, but at this point we really need something that's good for us, not just, it's not a downside. Well, I suppose it is a downside because it's taking the place of what could otherwise be a respectable item drop, and is instead not a particularly great item drop. That's this room done. I think we'll come in. Oh, that's actually quite tempting. I think I'm going to play this a couple of times purely because we're going to get a charge now anyway. A few extra pennies. That's actually really good. That gave us a few extra pennies and a speed upgrade. And we can still use our black heart to get... Well, we can still use our Satanic Bible to get to black heart. I seem to be saying goodbye to boss rush on this run, just for the record. Which probably will really hurt me health score-wise, but... You know what? That's actually really good. Maybe this has completely changed this run. Maybe we might even still get to boss rush, who knows? I mean, it's unlikely. We're already sort of like, what, a minute behind maybe? And I don't know where the boss fight is yet. I'm assuming it's got to be like literally just down here. I mean, this is just terrible. Why are we not doing more damage than this? I suppose it would help me speed up if I was just consistently attacking rather than sitting around doing nothing. Here we go. Getting us a key out of it. And this isn't the worst. This run could be a lot worse at the moment, considering I'd heard talk of it being some sort of horror show. I don't know if I'm just making all the right decisions here, but... Oh wow, we've got a... Yeah, of course. Idiot. I'll take this to the next floor. Hopefully we'll kill the stain. That was damage I really shouldn't have been taking. We are still in with, like a what, a 20% chance of a deal with devil? Maybe a bit less than that. It might be, I think it's like 15 actually. But that's not insignificant. And we've worked with much better odds, with much worse odds and succeeded before, so I can always hope. But I mean, the third floor deal with the devil, if you've got a second floor one, is definitely a rarity. Always get to the side, it makes it easier to dodge. Whew, that was close. Little Stephen doesn't really do anything for us, but we'll head down. I am quietly happy with how this run's going. We're not going to get in there, but I am going to basically be able to go straight to the item room here. I will actually go back for that. Cool. Luckily, I remember where my important items are, where my important rooms are even. That's not how I intended that to go. We'll get that on the way back because I don't really want to have to do that room. I don't really want to have to walk between those mushrooms from an odd angle. And that shows you, sort of shows you where this run is, if that's one of your main considerations. We'll use a black heart. We'll get a black heart there. Oh, miss a page 2 and potentially money. I don't think I'm going to take that. Like, while yes, it could be very good. Well, I say it could be very good. It could give us a heart. That's about it, really. I think we go straight in the middle here. Get some pills. Pretty flight. Power pill means I can pop these last two. And explosive diarrhea basically does nothing for us. Right. Could we just have a tinted rock, please? That would be such a big help. Just a single tinted rock with either hearts in or small rock. You know, I'm not fussed. Literally either of those two outcomes would be fine. Oh, okay. I didn't actually hear the doors open. I thought this one just got blown open, so I was a bit confused. I'll pick up Monstro's Tooth. No. No chance in hell. That's not going to be a useful item for us. I suppose I could use it to get through this room a little bit quicker, but is that going to be that necessary? Probably not. That was actually a pretty good dodge there. And we'll head down. And you know what? After this hollow fight, thanks to that world card, even though we got amnesia right afterwards, we seem to have made decent time here. And we're actually going to be heading down to the next floor in good time. Super bandage is obviously really good. I think I'll take both of these. That was not a good dodge there. Neither was that. I've just lost a hell of a lot of health on that. Yeah, let's just go. We're pretty much dead on time here. I don't know how much health we've got now. I'm assuming it's a relatively scary amount. You know what? It could be. It could be a lot worse. Infamy. Huge for us. I actually shouldn't really have even gone for this room, but I'm really glad I did now. I think the best way to handle this is like so. Although none of the hands seem to land in the circle, annoyingly. See, that's gorgeous. All of them land in the trap we've created. I think we just stick to like this strat instead. Probably consider it safer. Get ourselves a Empress card. That'll be good against a boss of some sort. We are guaranteed deals with the devil now on the next few floors. It's actually really nice. And I don't really know what the complaints are about. Like, this isn't a great run by any means. This isn't a daily that you'd be like, holy shit, that was a lot of fun. Like, I can't believe we got that item combo. What a plane seems to just like specifically target my daily as a perfect flying time. Yeah, it's not. I can see why this is underpowered, but at the same time, you can survive quite easily thanks to the decent heart. Well, not the regular heart drops exactly, but do you know what? I'll take an extra 8 cents. But we are getting enough black hearts to not have death a constant worry for us. And honestly, I've had much less powerful runs than this. I've had much less powerful dailies than this. They're the worst. But I suppose that might be, a lot of that might be down to Infestation 2, which I suppose I did get very lucky by picking up, because I think that was like 3 re-rolls deep, which most people aren't going to be willing to do that. Poopler Duplex, I feel, helps. I don't know if it's actually that much of a help, but I've always had it down as a positive item, personally. You know what? I will give up a Spirit Heart for that room. I will also get it back, along with the immunity to curses, here. And I feel that was a successful shop. I'm really glad we got that 2 of Diamonds card, because it effectively turned into... Ooh, no. Because it effectively turned into a black candle. I am behind on boss rush now, which is a little bit scary. Any time today, lads. I'm in no rush, don't worry. Thank you. It's got to be a secret room, hasn't it? Thank you so much for that greed fight. It's a huge help. Huge help on a run where we've already bought the only item in the shop, and there's not really likely to be anything else particularly useful. You know what? This is well worth an Empress use, especially when I'm half trying to speed up a little bit. I was just trying to make the circle. Beautiful. Yeah. This, we don't really have the shot speed to make this easy, but I feel like it's going alright, all things considered. Yeah, that went surprisingly well. We've got some bombs. Oh, fuck. That was a stupid use. Well, stupid hit I shouldn't have taken, basically. lump of coal would actually be pretty good for us here, to be honest. I'm just going to pop that down. Hopefully try and bait him into this a little bit. I don't even mind giving up a bit of health. That's not what I want. You bastard. But we did get a black heart out of it, which is obviously good. We've now got a minute and a half to get to boss rush. Now I'm just going to have to pick a direction and go. I'm going to choose down. Could this be the right way? It's always reassuring. If it tends to be the wrong way, it tends to be the wrong way pretty early. Death card. So the fact that we've got more than a room or two without it screwing us is definitely reassuring. Get some money, makes it very tempting to just stay on this floor. You know what? Let's do this. We've done the boss fight. We've done the mom fight. We've done the item room. Is actually what that was supposed to say. Now I just need to make sure I definitely actually beat mom here, which is honestly not looking all that likely. I don't mind giving up a few hearts for it. We are going to get a few more over the course of boss rush quite easily. But we've got 2 more black hearts, which I think would almost finish the job. I'm obviously going to try not to give them up, but if I do, it's not the end of the world. I think we're going to be fine here. We've got 30 seconds left. Come on. Just drop your fucking foot, you silly old bag. That's perfectly fine by me. I'll take the Polaroid. I'll take Judas's Shadow. This could kill us, especially on boss rush, but respawning with extra damage would not be the worst thing in the world for us. I think Eve's Mascara is going to be so bad for us potentially, but it's going to be weird. Let's give it a go. Pick that up and then we'll get our black heart back that we have just lost. Okay, right, we've got the Frail here. Dark one and Frail, and not the worst combination we could have gone up against. It seems Eve's Mascara may have been a mistake, basically, but I'm pretty sure most people would have realised that anyway. It's only my stubbornness and desperate search for slightly more damage that made me pick it up. That's also just a horrible turn of events. Well, you know what? How bad could it be? We have done the first wave. It only took 40 seconds to do one wave. I mean, that means we're only looking at, we might be out of boss rush by what, 32 minutes, something like that possibly. I mean, how can that possibly be a bad run? Cambrian Conception has given us the leech as well, which actually might help. That shows the kind of position that we're in when the leech is a great pickup for me. Now, this is scary. I probably want to take Ragman out first because he is going to spawn a lot of annoying enemies. And I don't think Megamor's flame can even reach this far, so apparently his shots can though. Once I kill this wave, I will get a charge back. Okay, get in there. This is taking a while. Just quickly, because that's I thought that was a red dingle then. The fastest dingle the world's ever seen. Red dingle is a nightmare. Constantly making you feel silly about taking damage because it's dingle. That could have gone a lot worse for me. Leech, do you actually maybe want to do some damage here? I don't want to put you out or anything, but I'm pretty sure that is part of your purpose. Nope, that didn't quite work out to plan. I was thinking Gish would at least stand on my chain. This could take a while. Remember when I was saying this was actually quite a fine run? I don't know if Eve's Mascara has actually helped that in the slightest. I feel like it might have just completely screwed it. But honestly, we're still doing fine. Like, I've still had much worse runs than this. We are still doing relatively good damage. I mean, that was silly. And this could well be the end of us now. I mean, I think he's going to walk straight into that. It's actually going to do literally nothing to him, but that's okay. Neither of these are particularly hard bosses, so I mean, this is probably where I die now because I've said that, but I don't mind fighting Famine and the Widow. I feel like even as just like a regular boss fight in a small room, that wouldn't be the worst thing that could happen to you. And it does get us our charge back. Right. Now this one could be considerably worse. Pin isn't really a problem, but Angels are not only quite annoying from a high health standpoint, but the fact that I've got slow shots and they're quite fast moving means that I am going to miss a fair chunk of them. Right, we have got rid of the stronger of the two, and now the weaker of the two as well. Here comes Fistula, ready to fist me, and I think that's the bloat on the other side, just to completely fuck things up. I wouldn't actually mind your laser attack for once. Not that it did much for me, but in theory, it was a good plan. Can I just jump over here, please, so I could actually attack you for once? It would make a nice change, I'd say. You actually can't hit me from here, so I don't know why you're even trying. You should just stand still and take your death like the little bitch that you are. It's the thing, this is what he's doing. He's trying to keep my attention so that... Oh my god, I thought I was dead. I saw that bullet hit me. It must have hit Samson's chain instead. Could have been awful. Oh god, I've got to do the next wave as well without being hit. Please don't be a terrible combo. War and Little Gertie. Well, and Gertie, I suppose. Is it? No, it is Little Gertie. Gertie Jr. Is it? One of the two. I don't know what you fucking... It's the one that charges, and it's very annoying. And it's probably the Gertie I least wanted to face in this situation. Although, the bombs seem to be doing something for me. Right, where is War at? War is just chasing us down, which thanks to Samson's chain is beautiful. We get our heart back. We're against some turdlings. And that's, oh, I was thinking that's not actual brownie, is it? No. This is a mini brownie. Which shouldn't really be an issue. He's got quite a fast charge, but apart from that, I'd say it's a relatively easy boss. I've got another angel here. I think Infamy just saved the day there. The angel should actually take out most of this guy's phases. I mean, that was just a stupid move. But hey, that's sort of what you've come to expect at the moment. This is less about damage penalty and more about just surviving. Shit, I thought that was my heart then. Is that polycephalus, I think? It's either polycephalus or the stain. Either way, I think we should be alright to stay over here and kill Peep for a little bit longer. Although if it pops up right on top of me, I think I am literally just dead. And I've got no idea where the boss is now. Let's just do a few laps. It's going to pop up sooner or later. Just please don't be right on top of me. It's going to be quite close to the middle, I suppose. So this is bullshit. Hey, there you are. And there you go. Brilliant. Why are you hiding again? Where's the fun in that? How are you going to kill me from underground, you idiot? You just haven't thought this through. Thank you. That was such good timing. Oh my god, this run's taken so long that the plane's back. It's actually dropped the people off in Spain and flew all the way back over the course of one boss rush. I am actually... Oh shit. This I can definitely see why people were not happy with this run now. um, yeah, it's all right. If I had more health, this would not be that scary at all. But I think if I had more health, I would take so much more damage because I would be playing so recklessly just to try and do a bit more damage. Carrion Queen and the Adversary. Well, fuck you. I'm actually hoping that the Adversary managed to take out Carrion Queen here. Unlikely to happen, but anytime I can get a laser going across the screen like that, it's going to help. Plus Carrion Queen. Oh, there we go. You beauty. Adversary. Fucking My Bay 2016. Oh my god, we get the wafer as well. I was actually quite glad that all these poops were spawning because I was going to use them as traps for other enemies. As it turns out, not really a concern I need to, well, be concerned about. We have got a goat head. I forgot all about that. Honestly, if from a boss rush, as boss rushes go, getting the wafer, Judas's Shadow, and Eve's Mascara is a fantastic combination. Also, if we get a few Spirit Hearts drop, I will gladly kill myself, come back as Dark Judas, and we'll steamroll the rest of this run. I just didn't want to die during that fight because obviously you don't get the points, which is a little bit annoying, but hey, let's try. If I can get... Oh, shit, I actually might not have a chance and I might just die here regardless now. But if this guy drops health, I'm all over it. He did. G. Fucking... G. The problem is I'm going to have to get back into there. Well, in for a penny, in for a pound, as I say. Worst case scenario, we lose a black heart and gain a red heart. But as it turns out, everything went fine. Now we should be doing pretty huge damage. But it's quite a scary run. We don't have a reroll anymore. But, as I say, we should have a pretty huge damage. Oh, Lord. Output. Can't believe we didn't get hit there. We get another heart out of it. Get a key. This room's not really worth doing, but I'm going to do it anyway. I think we've got what, Loki, Chubb, and maybe double Monstro or something. I think that might be the room I'm looking at. I'm definitely going to have to close my window. Oh no, Fistula. Oh Lord, this one is bad. Actually, not that bad at all. This is a difference. And Chubb is already down quite ridiculously low. I think our spiders are doing a hell of a lot more damage now that we're Dark Judas. It obviously does affect all your damage sources, but holy shit, look at how fast we just killed that guy. Polycephalus did not stand a chance. The occasional piercing shots are very tempting as well. Especially they would have helped a lot on this room. Oh, look at the spiders. Please don't use them up. Oh, that... Oh, I do apologise. That sort of come on extremely fast there. I feel like it's got to be a secret room. I feel like that's probably worth blowing both of these up. Actually hoping for a battery charge, believe it or not. I feel like going down there might be the right way, so let's go up first, because in true video game fashion, you always want to go the wrong way first, so that you don't miss anything. Once there's not a time limit. Before the boss rush, you're like, nope, I just want to get to the end of the level, and I'm done. I mean, there is often a lot of benefits, but we skipped so much on this run, and like we literally, as soon as we found the boss fight, we went down almost every single time. And we only made it into boss rush with what, like 10 seconds left, and that might be exaggerating slightly. It might have been less than 10. It was a very tense one. So, oh, Tinted Rock. Couldn't be a secret room, so not really a concern. Get an Eternal Heart, which is obviously super good. Help us on the next floor quite a lot. And we're on 31 minutes and we're only on the Womb 1. Holy shit. Thank God there isn't a Hush fight on this, because I would have missed out on some major points there. Well, I suppose if you're on a run where you're only likely to hit one or the other, you should probably aim for Hush. And then if you do get boss rush, it's a bonus, but obviously hush gives more points. So if you're going to do one of them, even though it's probably a much harder fight and you often get less from it. I mean, well, you don't get less from it. You still get you get to pick 2 out of 4 items, I suppose. With boss rush, you get 1 out of 4 for the start, and then just 1 random drop at the end. Whereas hush, you've got access to 2 double item rooms, so that gives you you get to pick 2 out of 4, and then you get, oh my god, and then you get, oh my god, some of the dodges I did there. Then you get the shop, which if you've got, like, for instance, we picked up the quarter before we did boss rush, so if that was the hush, well, if that was the equivalent, we'd have been able to get, like, at least 2 items, maybe even 4 if you've got a Steam sale. I mean, shop items tend to be considerably less useful, but it's not really relevant to discuss anyway because we're not getting a hush fight. Well, there isn't a hush fight to be had. We have taken a huge amount of damage, is one thing I'm worried about. So I'm not likely to hit as high a rank as I would probably like to today. We have fully done this floor already, holy shit. I think a lot of where I've missed out on points will have been exploration bonus, but at the same time, I actually don't mind. Like, this is perfectly fine. Infamy is just saving the day here. We probably would have died a long ass time ago if it wasn't for Infamy. Let's make our shot speed even slower. Beautiful. And let's just pick up all of the goodies. We did get 1 secret room. I can't be asked to look for the other one. Let's head down. It's actually going surprisingly well. This should be our final floor. We have got the wafer though, so if there's an opportunity to teleport, even though I don't think I'll survive in the dark room for 1 minute, you get more points for teleporting than you would from finishing on this floor, so it's definitely worth doing regardless. Like, the teleport would put us up to, like, in the 30s, I suppose, which is actually really good, but might not happen. I suppose it probably wouldn't put us up into the 30s, would it? Oh, Jesus, some of these dodges are way risky. I'm not even, like, congratulating myself there. They're actually just way too risky. I should not be attempting them. Somehow my movement's been absolutely awful on this run, and yet most of them, and actually it's made me look probably better for it. A little bit odd, but that's okay. You can't win them all, even though somehow, like, this is one that you probably shouldn't be winning, and yet I still am, which I'm pretty happy with. Could you just black powder up, please? Thank you. We have got a quite scary amount of health here. Holy shit. I don't know where this has come from. I don't really know what the watch battery does. So, even though I feel like it probably is going to be beneficial, the extra damage that we will get from Samson's lock, which I actually didn't think about. So that means that every enemy you kill on a room gives you a slight damage upgrade, is it? Or is it every time you get hit? I don't know if it works the same way as Bloody Lust. But, you know what? Looking at Mom's health, I don't think it's going to actually make that much difference. We have got the goat head, so if there is anything good in our deal with the devil, which there is, I can come back for it, and will come back for it, definitely. But I would like to know if I could teleport first, and maybe do the angel room fights, then come back, do the rest of the floor, and leave. But this is the final floor, obviously. We did just get the trophy there. So, unless I can teleport, this could well be the end. Now that one's dead. Got a considerably easier time moving around this level. This room anyway. Don't like this room, but luckily my spiders do. Jesus, we definitely like mainlined the end. Well, mainline might not be the best word. We definitely shot up into the boss fight. Like, we missed out on a lot of room here. Maybe this could have a secret of some sort. No. Alright, I was hoping that my... you know what? Let's use our chariot to get out of here. Let's be sensible. We did get 2 lookups then. That is actually crazy. And a speed down. But you know what? I don't think that's going to matter at this point too much. We are down to, what, 3 dead ends now left to explore. Alright, that's one of them. So we've got 2 directions now. We can take these out pretty peacefully now. If our spiders would just like to give us a hand, that would be brilliant. Right, we're down to 1 left. None of these are likely to be... I suppose it could be a telepills. Right, we've got 1. Nope. Or it could be... I suppose the perks wouldn't actually do anything for us, would it? Oh, we're actually going to get them both. Range up, pretty fly. Neither of which help too much. Why are we getting so many heart drops there? I'm pretty sure... Oh no, they're from the rocks. I thought they just dropped as... Oh, that's a tinted rock. Hey. I thought they dropped as I took pills. I was actually really confused. Okay, the arcade is the only thing in this direction, which means we're probably not going to get... Well, we're definitely not going to get a teleport, basically. I am going to... fucking hell. I was going to try and... Let's bomb that and bomb this. I do want to see if I can... I did want to see if I can get my health down and get inside that mob trap room, but obviously that's not going to happen now. So we'll take a few extra points. Can't sleep in the bed, as it would do nothing for us. I should definitely look for my secret room. I don't think it's going to be there, but I don't really want to backtrack if it turns out it could be. So, I think... Well, this is definitely the end of the run. Now, is it here? Nope. Is it here? Is it here? Okay. Is it here? This is a very likely option. Yes. Shoot the black poop. Just to make sure you never have black poop. And pick up the trophy. That could have gone a hell of a lot worse. 23 sounds but 122nd. I'm quite happy with. Oof, Jesus, I'm quite happy with that. We'll probably end up in the 500s, maybe 600s. I don't know, but still, that run could have gone a lot worse. Thank you very much for watching. I'm pretty proud of that one. If you've enjoyed it, then maybe leave a like or comment down below. Obviously, they are normally a lot more powerful and more exciting than that, but holy shit, that one was actually very tense at times, especially during boss rush. I'm surprised we got through all of that, well, without dying and teleporting back out. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. We should be back with another daily, and I shall see you then.